Hey guys, it's the Insane Machine Cody Hawkins, and you're watching WGS-TV.
Hello everyone, welcome to Thomas Was Alone here on WGS-TV, a new playthrough we're going to be doing here. If you guys are wondering, we will get back to more of the Chex Quest series, and I'm going to try to finish Alice Madness Returns, because from what I understand, I still have a long ways to go on Alice Madness Returns before that's done. Now, a little bit of an update here. Of course, Lance Moss is here with me. Lance, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Now, we attempted to record this game several days ago, and through a little bit of a mishap, there was, the recording got corrupted. So normally I like to do things here blind, so that way you guys can get our initial reactions to the game. But because of that little mishap with the recording several days ago, we have to start right over from the beginning. So for what you're going to be seeing, it's something that me and Lance have already seen, but we're going to go ahead and, for the benefit of you guys, we're going to go ahead and do it again for y'all. So let's go ahead and hit this. See, the programming was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coder started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special. It was just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Yeah, guys and gals, yep, our main protagonist, Thomas, is a rectangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these first initial stages for you guys. That way, guys, you can get a chance to check it out.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Now, from what we saw the first go around here on this game, it's basically like a basic puzzle platformer style, and it's very unique to have shapes that give them like designations in here. Like right now, we're not going to spoil too much for you, but right now the only shape we have right now is Thomas as a rectangle. But overall gameplay from what I felt from it has been really solid. It's a good platformer for what it's worth.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Mario.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block
without all the things trying to eat you.
What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
I like the inclusion of a narrator through it.
Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Kind of makes it feel like the Stanley Parable, but not so weird.
Yeah. And that was weird.
Still is. We've still got some more runs to go through on that one.
Uh-oh.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Remember, this is not a John Cena push either. Oh, wait, back up. Could have used the John Cena push then.
Yeah. Because then you knew he was getting over.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
That was kind of like a Zack Ryder push. Because where he goes, the rest falls behind him.
Oh, God. Alright, we're at point
Thomas
6 now.
wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Okay, that's a Stanley Parable saying right there, might or might not be important. Kind of like in the premise of the game, you are playing a game, yet you are not playing the game.
It's time to play the game.
Or is it?
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious.
You gotta hand it to the narration. It's done really well in here.
Yeah.
And hippity hoppity. Oh, wait, hold on.
Did you go back down any?
Yeah, I'm missing my jump. There we go.
So you're pulling us in Kara.
Oh, God. Point 8.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Okay, since when did this game go to New
He made
Jersey?
another mental note. 4. Water.
Good question.
Not good. To be avoided.
Why do anybody from New Jersey offended from this video? I don't care. Hey, you're living there.
You know the mafia is from New Jersey.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
I remember this area, Lance, remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had so much fun trying to get up this area here. Up we go. Up and down we go.
Right, down we go.
Dang.
Right there too.
Ah. Precision jumping, you know? That's something I hate about a platformer. I like it, yet I hate it, you know? Dang it. Over this block. The soundtrack is beautiful, Lance. When you get a chance, you gotta look up the soundtrack to this game. It's really well done.
Cool.
See, Lance right now can only see what I'm doing. He can't hear the soundtrack.
Had a new theory.
That is correct.
The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving.
Ah,
Oh!
death.
He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Gotta stay out of that New Jersey water,
Yep. Oh,
or
dang
else
it.
it'll turn into somebody from the Jersey Shore.
Oh, God.
Boing, gee.
Ouch. There's the portal. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts missing. When AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who
Look,
the
we're like
hell
Thomas
did
ain't
this
alone,
Thomas think he
alone no
was?
more.
So what we're going to do here, guys, we finished first level, so what we're going to do is on the next installment of Thomas Was Alone, we're going to pick it up here, and we're going to get to meet Christopher. So, for Lance Moss, I'm the Wrestlegamer, WGS Wrestlegamer, saying thank you very much for watching.